my fellow comic book collectors. This is part 2 of this something cool unboxing. This one I'm going to be showing these comics, not that many comics, but I actually have something special. I have these two things which are extra special. So stay tuned for that. That will be the finale of this video because these are quite special. So first I'm going to show you some random books. This is Topps Lady Rawhide #1. Now, this used to be a pretty hot book way back in the day. Actually, this was not the one that I wanted though. But it came with, I already have this book. That's why. It's still a cool book. I love this cover actually. But it wasn't the one I wanted. Actually, I wanted another issue. And so I was trying to find an affordable copy of this other issue, which they put on the back. And it's this one. Adam Hughes cover. I really like Adam Hughes artwork, and when I saw that he had done a Lady Rawhide, I was like, oh, that's really cool. And it's a pretty sexy Lady Rawhide. This is Lady Rawhide #3, and it's just a really great Adam Hughes cover. So I really wanted to pick up that. So it came with a free, basically a free #1. So this was cheaper than many of the other Lady Rawhides of #3. And it came with #1, so I can't complain. So that was cool. Sometimes I look for those kind of deals where you can get an extra comic for actually cheaper than the comic that you're trying to buy. So whenever I can find those deals, I go for them. Okay, this one I didn't realize has extra tape on it. It's like here. See if I can pull this one out. Okay, so this is, I forgot what the key is. Oh, I gotta remember. Matt will get mad at me for forgetting. So we read Hunter Prey, I believe it was, or one of those books. Oh yes, actually, this is one of those few covers where they actually tell you who the key first appearance is. So this is Action Comics 645, and this is the first appearance of Maxima. So I thought that was kind of cool. So I just wanted to get, I was like, I believe Maxima was in the Hunter versus Prey, or one of those ones. So yeah. So I thought, was it Maxima in that, or was it, I think it was in that one. Yeah, Maxima. So yeah, so I thought that was kind of cool. This next thing is, I believe this is a Comic Tom unboxing. So we'll see what's inside. They're sort of mixed in. So we got Wolverine print by, I think it's like Josco or one of those ones. And then we got a Fantastic Four 252. It's kind of a cool sideways cover. That's kind of fun. And then we have the Web of Spider-Man #94. So these were the bonus ones that you get. And then in the Comic Tom, they always have their exclusives. So this one's quite thick. I didn't realize how thick this one would be. We got the Wolverine #1 homage to Patch. First appearance of Patch. This is the Wolverine limited to 3,000 copies, cover by Kale Go. So there's that. And then this one is the X-Men #1, limited to 2,500 copies. Nice magic cover. And it's covered by Andy Grandov. I don't know the guy's name. So yeah, so just kind of a cool one. They were going on about it for a while. I still subscribe to his mystery mail calls, so hey, I get those every so often. Okay, this next one, if you watched the previous video, you would have seen me unbox a different issue of this series. But this is DC's Who's Who. And this is issue number 9. Or number 4, sorry. I just had to do the, the Roman numerals. Number 4. So yeah. But inside of it, I'm going to show you inside. I have to kind of open it up very carefully. Moving the tape. Inside of it will be some Dave Stevens art. I believe this is the Catwoman one. So let's see if I can find it. Let's see, there should be some Dave Stevens in here. Yes. Oh, maybe I'm mistaken. Because the Catwoman is by Brent Anderson. So that's not, it is Catwoman, but it's not the Catwoman I was thinking it was. Oh, it is. See, I knew it was Catwoman that was in this one. So we got Catwoman right here by Dave Stevens. So these Who's Who has a lot of really great Dave Stevens art. Another thing that has is these really great profiles of the different characters. So we got Catman in here. What does it say about Catman? Alter ego, Thomas Blake. Occupation, Big X Game Trapper. And professional criminal. Martial arts. Marital status. Single. Known relatives, none. Group affiliation, none. Interesting. First appearance, Detective Comics 311. So this is the DC's version of Catman, not the Golden Age Catman. And then Catwoman, what do they say about Catwoman? I'm curious what they say is her first appearance. Alter ego, Selena Kyle. Oh, actually, this is interesting. The alter ego is Selena Kyle Wayne. So they have her being married to Batman. Occupation, retired criminal. Marital status, married. And known relatives, Bruce Wayne, husband. That's interesting. And then first appearance, Batman #1. Wow, gee, I don't like that. I always try to convince people that it's Batman #3 because that's the one I have. But yeah, but just really cool. I like these little stats and little information about the characters. So DC's Who's Who. And it also has some cool Dave Stevens art, which is fun. So you can see really great covers, actually. All the different characters. And then it has like a checklist of all the different characters that are inside. I can zoom in so you can see that. But just really cool one. So you want to get issues, I believe it's 18 and 7 and number 4. So those are all the different ones that have Dave Stevens art inside. Okay, so that was pretty cool. And this next one, oh, okay, is a set of comics. I was picking up a lot of these Little Lulus lately, and these were cheap, so I thought they were kind of fun. These are Golden Age Little Lulu. This is like a topless one. It's sort of an interesting one. Toenail shine, 5 cents. It's very odd. And then, so there's that one. And I thought this one was really cute. This is Little Lulu, and she's like walking over poor Tubby. It's just like women do, right? So there's that one. Oh, and I found the other Wacky Squirrels. So I knew that I had the set of Wacky Squirrels. They got mixed in. So this is the other Wacky Squirrel. We got Wacky Squirrel #2, sort of like a Christmas one where he's beating up poor Santa. And then we got Wacky Squirrel #3. So if you watch the other part, you can see the other Wacky Squirrels. And Wacky Squirrel was related to Boris the Bear in terms of comic appearances. So yeah. So. And then this next one's actually a very interesting one. This is actually an under the radar key. Kind of a major key if you're a Bugs Bunny fan. And this is Bugs Bunny. What issue number? I have no idea what the issue number is, but it's Bugs Bunny's showdown at Carrot Gulch. And it's the first appearance of Honey Bunny, even says, introducing Honey Bunny, and that's Honey Bunny. Now, if you ever watch the more modern-ish Bugs Bunny cartoons, you'll see that Honey Bunny was kind of Bugs Bunny's love interest. So this is her first appearance, kind of a key book and you got to look for the gold key one. This came out, I believe, in 1966, I'm pretty sure. So it's like a Silver Age first appearance of Honey Bunny. Now there is another comic that has a different Honey Bunny in it, but it's not the same character. So don't get them mistaken. So there's two different Honey Bunnies. This is the one you want to get. Okay, so I just showed a Comic Tom unboxing. Well, there's more. This unboxing has two Comic Toms. So if you don't like Comic Toms, sorry, but we got some more Comic Tom stuff to show. This one is with the Deadpool. I think it's Josco or one of those ones that did this one. Josco, I think so. So, print of Deadpool. And then they always throw in some random comics. It's not a bad one to throw in, though. It's like Batman Night Quest with a interesting Catwoman cover. I like Catwoman, so very convenient. Cute little cat there. They always throw in sort of dollar bin level freebies. And then we got X Factor number 84. Oh my goodness. Nothing special about this one, but it is X Factor. Then we have the one that was the big one that they were kept on going on about. And am I saying, oh, see, I was calling him Josco. It's not Josco. I was totally wrong. When I was saying that, if you watch the first video, I messed it up too. It's Johnny DeJargis. Or, yeah, Desjardins, I think it's Desjardins. And yeah, so I just didn't recognize the signature. Yeah, they were going on about how great he is. And he's not a bad artist, but not quite the style I like. And then they also came with Peach Momoko Ultimate. Oh wait, so what was this? This is the 1 in 1,000. Oh, that's the rarer one, I guess. This is the Virgin variant, I guess. So that was the rarer one. So I actually finally got the rarer one. And then we got the Peach Momoko X-Men issue number 4, limited to 2,500 copies. It's not a bad little Peach Momoko. And this next book is not mine. This next book is for Matt. So Matt, if you're watching, this is your book. I'll give it to you when I see you. But this was actually an AOK, not for me, but for Matt. Matt likes comics. And it's DPH, which is Dark Horse Presents, and it's annual from 1999. Now this is actually the very first appearance of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So very cool book. This was an AOK from Cali Comics to Matt Likes Comics. So go over and check out both channels, Cali Comics and Matt Likes Comics. So congrats, Matt. Very cool book. Very nice AOK. What happened was Matt said, oh, I really like Buffy, and he was going on about Buffy. And Callie asked, do you have her first appearance? And Matt was like, no. And so he sent him that. Very nice way to, help out a friend. So this next book I bought by mistake. I didn't pay much. I think I paid $10 for it. So I can't really complain, but it is a cool comic. But it's not the one I thought it was. I was trying to find out what was the very first appearance of the bikini in comics. Okay, so that was like something I was trying to determine. And, I was kind of going through all the different books, and I did find out what it is is the first appearance of the bikini. And you'll see it in this unboxing somewhere. I'll show it. But I then, after finding what was the very first bikini cover, I was curious. You know, Archie's kind of known for its bikini covers. When was the very first bikini in Archie? And I thought it was this book. This is Archie 131. And they're wearing bikinis. But actually, there's an earlier Archie that also has bikinis. And I was like, oh, no. There's an earlier one. So this is the second appearance of the bikini in Archie. There's an earlier one with the bikini appearance. You learn. You go down these rabbit holes and you buy the wrong book sometimes. Okay, this next thing are these two very big things. And these are original art. I picked up some original art. And these are from Femforce. So this is, you can see Kitten. She's the character that's the sidekick of Catman in the Golden Age. This is like the full story. So it says, thank you for your purchase, Jeff Aston. And I'll just move this for a moment. I'll put it back. This one's really cool. You got just like Catwoman, and she's like, or Kitten, I should say. And she's huge, and she's just like lifting these sharks out of the water and just throwing them like they're little fish, as this one couple is kind of struggling because they're being attacked by the sharks. Okay, so that's one page. I bought the complete stories, and they were really, really affordable. I mean, this was like such a deal. One sec here. I can get it out. It's got lots of tape on it, so a sec here. Actually, these were really hard to unbox. It was like he put way too much of the very strong tape on it, and it was just very hard to unbox. I gotta switch out the tape. The tape is the worst. It's just like the non-forgiving tape. Okay, so let me see if I can get this out and show you some of the different, and these were, I paid like 40 bucks. Isn't that crazy? For a whole story. But I bought multiple stories. So there's this one that I just showed. And let me just, these are really, I'm so paranoid about the tape. There's so much tape, I gotta be careful. Okay, then we got, there's like a lot of pages. Got this one, some more Kitten. And they're very thin. I would have thought these were much thicker, but these were actually printed in the different issues of Femforce. So we got this one. It's beautiful artwork. I just really like it. I think it was like $300 altogether for all the pages and everything. And there's this one. Look at this. Oh, isn't this beautiful? Isn't that artwork great? I really like his stuff. He did a really great job. Very good pens and inks. So we got some more. Let me see if I can show it really nicely here for you. It's the full story. I think I'm going in the wrong order, but it's the full story. So that was the full story for that one. And then there's some more stuff. Obviously, she's some evil one. And they're like really tiny. Can you see the people are really tiny and she's massive? And then you got, I think that's Phantom Lady. And then you got all the characters down here. I thought it was really great. The paper is like really thin. I didn't realize it was so thin. We got some firefighters, and they're like giants. I don't know what made them so big. But these were actually published. I think what they do is they scan them in afterwards. And these are the original pens and inks. So they would scan them in, colorize them, and everything. One sec here. Let me see. There's a lot of pages. This one's really great. Look at this one. Look at all the... If you like Good Girl, I mean, these are awesome. I mean, I just thought the price was just insane. As I said, it was $300 for everything. And we got some... I'll show you. Isn't that kind of cool? I like these giant women and tiny women kind of thing going on. And it's like, the pages are very thin, so I'm trying to separate them to show them. Here's another page. And these were all published in Femforce. So. Oh, this one a bit. This is from a different series. This was like what's it called? More of a risque one. I have to censor a little bit. Oops. Oops. So yeah, this was a different series, different title. And these are actually on thick board. The thicker board ones are on for the risque ones. Oh, actually, you can tell on the back. You can tell he was interesting. I think he was like doing the rough on the back. You can see the rough versions. And then this is the final draft on the front. It's interesting. And then we got number 3. A little bit, as I said, a bit sexy, so I can't really show them. And then the last one, okay, I think I can show that. So these are like some genie, I think it was some genie story, but it was just really cool looking, so I was like, oh, that's really cool, I'll pick that up. That's the first set. If it wasn't for all this tape, I'm super nervous doing this because of the tape. I don't want the paper to catch the tape. Okay. So I just got to remove all this. This tape is brutal too. It's the worst kind, but if it ever sticks to the paper, it'll rip the paper apart. It's a very sticky tape. Just got to be careful to get rid of it. Okay, there's just a few more to show. Oh, as I said, this tape is brutal. It's just like, it's not even letting go of the plastic. So it's hard to get these out. Okay, I got the tape off. That was brutal. Crazy tape. Go away. Okay, crazy tape. Okay, now let me get these last ones out. Okay, so we got some more of these. Oops. Okay. Well, a bit sexy. It's art. That's all. That'll be my claim. It's just art. And then this one is really nice. These, as I said, it's kind of like some story about like a harem or something like that. Maybe genies or harem or something like that. And I just thought the artwork was really great. And then one last set of books, or set of stories. We have some Miss Mask. So these are all like golden age girls that I really like. So Miss Mask and Phantom Lady. Some really great stuff going on there. She's pulling out her gun. And these ones are interesting. It's it's printed on both sides, which is odd. So he reused the board. It's like normally you just do it on one side. There's that one. Then you got this one. And then on the back, it's It's got more. Is it the same art as this one? Okay, so these are the rough ones and those are the inked versions. Interesting. Not sure how that works, but okay. And then we got last one. And on the back is a whole bunch of DC stuff, or looks like Superman and Crypto and a whole bunch of stuff going on in the back. So a little bit of bonus artwork. I didn't expect that stuff. But I was really going after the Miss Mask and yeah, Miss Victory, I think it is. Okay, so those are the original artwork. I hope you enjoyed that extra little bit of original artwork. And yeah, I was quite excited to get this as a collection. I'm going to try to put it back in such a way that it will not get destroyed. But if you enjoyed this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up. And check out the other parts of this series. It should be a pretty cool series with just some really interesting stuff. So this is part 2. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.